It's been really fast, it's been exciting and it's been inspiring. It was a time that I was slightly preparing for, and then at the end of the time it just went a lot faster than I ever imagined. It's also been inspiring because joining a team that actually is so deep and so committed in whatever they do, it's just learning a lot during the first 100 days. To start with, already in the beginning I know quite a lot of people in the industry. So I've been working with structural designers, contractors, designers before. So there's a good amount of people who to take input and advice or ideas from. So that then leads into the position where Solibri is being set. So we can easily talk with these guys, we can talk with the market, we can talk with potential customers, existing customers, stakeholders, other software companies, and think how can we make this better. So, and also being able to have seen the real and actual work that, for example, mechanical engineering companies do helps to put Solibri into the position of the customer to really figure out what is right and how to position the software again in the market. It's the understanding and the depth of BIM knowledge. So both the geometry and the data that goes with that. So with Solibri, we actually go so deep into the heart of BIM and the use of IFC and the open standards that we can quite easily enlarge that. So today, I don't think that the models have been used in a way that they are sort of fully embedded in the workflows. With Solibri, we can actually go so deep and offer to the market so well-packaged solution that we can build then on top of that one. So Solibri today to me is an engine, and on top of the engine we can then build different applications and solutions that we can then take further in the market. And I think that's something that's truly unique at the market today. I started with the thinking that I need to learn, not talk to that much. So basically just focus on learning, meeting customers, meeting our own people, meeting stakeholders, meeting other people from the Nemetschek Group as well, and build from that knowledge then. Of course, I hit the task in a way at the time when we were just in the middle of the annual planning for 2019, which meant that we also had to start making some decisions to make the 2019 to look like the Solibri year that I'm sort of already been involved with. So that required some actions. We also have been setting up sort of a new management model in the company, so allowing us to go deeper into the product-related and marketing and sales-related discussions. So that's of course a change in the daily rhythm. And then also we have been investing already early on in marketing. The Solibri team is very talented. It's multicultural, and I would say it's passionate. So quite often we end up in discussions where people want to do things in the right way. And the right way is, of course, something that's very subjective. So different people think that the right way might be slightly different. But it just goes to show that people actually trust each other to have the conversation, and they want to do things in very much the same way as we want to do things with Solibri as a software right the first time. Also very multicultural, even though the company is based in Finland. I think we have been able to attract a lot of talent that is outside from Finland. So our company language is let's say, English. So not really English, but something else. So I think those are the key things how I would define Solibri. It's interesting how today Solibri is sort of seen as a very specialist tool. So we cater for the top market. So we have the top companies, the top users in BIM that we are selling the software to and who are basically using the software. And now When we look further, during 2018, there's a lot of signs that BIM is actually being taken into use in the market. So on construction sites, in design offices, we see more and more users, but Solibri is still seen as a very specialized tool. So now what we want to do is to increase the number of users we see in different companies. We do this by starting to package Solibri technologies in a new way and then offering those to the market so that we can get more users on board and basically do more collaboration between the users in different companies. Yeah, it's a global market. We have to see each geography actually separately. At the moment, I see a lot of hope and growth in German-speaking areas, growing the fastest, I would say, at the moment for Solibri. So that's something that we need to invest in, especially in marketing and to improve the channel and the customer service. Then when we go to Asia, so Southeast Asia as an area is in huge growth. We have very little presence there at the moment, so then that's a clear investment area in otherwise. UK, US, very interesting areas, probably sort of different because of the competition that we see in those areas. So then again, different tools that we need to be building in those. But we see Solibri being served in a global fashion, so there's no specific new markets that we're now looking into, but more finding the right mix of tools, marketing people in different areas. Of course, it's good to be part of something bigger. Solibri as an individual company is still quite small. I think a lot of our customers respect and are sort of satisfied to know that there's a big brother to look over our shoulder a little as well. Also, I see that Nemetschek has been improving the way Solibri does business. So our business processes, risk management, reporting, financials, they are being improved by the collaboration we do with Nemetschek. And also, there's within the 16 brands, I think there's a huge opportunity to do common operations and to partner. So we don't have to go out there in the market to find people to work with. In the current mix of different brands, we can already find so many different opportunities that I think that's a good starting point for us. In the current role, I think the best part is that no 2 days are exactly the same. You go into the office, you might have some meetings planned. At the end of the day, it might be something completely different. Being a CEO in a software company was sort of a dream for me and a goal at least. So sort of in that sense, I feel that it's a sort of a dream come true. So it's quite easy to get up in the morning and go to work and start with those daily tasks. It's quite addictive actually, because you're all the time in this very center of everything that's happening. All the leads more or less lead back to you, and you then get to make those calls. Sometimes they're a bit tougher, sometimes they're a bit easier, but the end of the day feels really rewarding. I have 3 small kids. The youngest one is 2-year-old, the oldest one is soon 10. So there's always something happening around the house. Also, we live in an old wooden house in Finland, meaning that there's a lot to do, some small preparation, repairing, everything might go wrong every now and then. So I guess that's a hobby in itself. I'm also building a garage for all the other projects, a bit of a technology and a geek. So there's drones, there's bicycles, there's motorcycles to work with. Surprisingly little time to finish any of those projects, but I'm really good in starting new ones.